that's my VOD. So, speaking of that, what's up, VOD watchers? Welcome back to the stream. Believe it or not, I am streaming at 4 p.m. on a Friday. It is just like how it used to be. It's just like how it used to be. It's just like Moo from last school semester. Finally. What's up? What is up, Jax? Thank you very much for redeeming first. How's it going, man? How's it rocking? How's it going over in the Jackson world? That's what I call your life. The Jackson world. I feel like I need to recalibrate. I feel like it's being a little iffy. Oh yeah, that's better. A little better. Always bet on 4 a.m. homework. What's up, Ballistic Bang? Welcome back to the stream. Pleasure to have you. Good, got some stuff done. Love to hear it. I am sober, as I always am. I've never not been sober while streaming. But recently, as some of you may know, I turned 21. And yesterday, last night, I went out to buy alcohol for the first time. I went to Kroger and I bought alcohol, and then I had to get the lady to look at my ID, and I said alcohol, and then she said alcohol. So maybe I say it in a funny way. But no, and I was gonna listen. I was gonna get a little crazy. I was gonna get a little wasted. That's not true. I was gonna drink like a little bit because I thought it's fun. Turns out I had homework. I had homework due today at 8 a.m. So guess who didn't drink? Me. Guess who may or may not, guess who is currently on the fence for adding a redeem worth 100,000 points on Twitch, where I drink one Mike's Hard Lemonade. Hint, it's me. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I want to enable one. The thing is, it would only be one, and it would be 100,000. So it's not like I would get drunk, because I don't want to be like an alcoholic, but I don't know. I forget the drinking age in the US is so high. Yeah, 21. You can kill yourself for your country before being legally able to drink. And personally, I don't think that should be the case. Now, whether or not you want to lower the drinking age or raise the military recruitment age, I don't, whichever one, I'm fine with either. Personally, I'm a raise the army age kind of guy. But I know if they did that, we wouldn't have as many soldiers, because most of them are just high schoolers that the federal government tricked into becoming little, into becoming their little, people. But yeah, it's a little high. I can finally drink. I have 6 Mike Hard Lemonades. Can you believe it? I sure can't. There we go. In the UK, you can drink at 14 so long as it's at home. Wicked. Can you buy at 14? Because theoretically, you could drink anywhere in America. You just can't buy it. As long as nobody snitches. Didn't Michael Jackson get it set up that high? Alcohol? Personally, I think alcohol at 21 is probably... Listen. Logistically speaking, if you wanted to defeat alcoholism in the US... what you would do is provide adequate drinking education, and you would lower the alcohol age so that when, a lot of people have been drinking far before 21. Most teenagers in the United States drink before 21. And I think what happens is that they form a kind of dependency on it. All right, they're like, well, it's crazy to drink, it's crazy to go crazy. And they drink for years before they can legally buy it. And then once they hit legal buying age, they kind of go crazy for it. What am I trying to look it up? Oh. What got it set up that high? Alcohol age? What is this? And I think if you wanted to go around and you wanted to fix that, I think that might be something you're interested in. Reagan's partnered with MJ, but to say he is the reason is an overreach. Beat It was used in the televised PSAs, but it makes it sound like it was MJ's idea. MJ did amazing things. I guess it wasn't him. I guess it wasn't Michael Jackson. So, yet another win for Michael Jackson. He's taken a lot of L's recently, so he really needed that. That's right. Through the power of facts and logic, I've defeated you. Anyways, what the fuck am I doing? This is normally why I have a to-do list, but the to-do list is not very helpful. The to-do list is not very helpful at this time. I have no honeybees. Can I afford a honeybee? I'm pretty poor. I have $18,000. I have 18,000 gold, and considering gold prices over the past couple months, that'd actually be a lot. Wrong one, right one, this one. What am I missing? Flutterplort and strange diamonds. Okay, so I need to go find strange diamonds, which is pretty hard, I think, actually. That's not a very easy thing to do. Alright, how are we doing here? If I open map, are my bees doing okay? My bees look like they're doing great. Alright, so you're feeding and you're selling. So what I want to do is, I guess, I want to do a couple things. I need to investigate the Grey Labyrinth. And then I also need to build things. So you're feeding them and you're stuffing it in silos. But if I go to the silo, what you'll notice is that most of these slots are full. And so theoretically, what would be optimal to do would be to sell these. But I don't have a plort market. Or a market link, or a refinery link. If I had one of those, then it would usually be pretty chill. Can I make any? Because I think, what's over here? There's a market link over here. There's a refinery? There is a refinery, okay. So it's just the one that tier that doesn't have anything. Gotcha. I guess I'll just refine stuff. Might as well. Because the thing is, I could sell these. It wouldn't be too hard to do such a thing. But it's probably good to just have a bunch in the refinery. But no, let's see. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't think anything's gonna happen between the end of this stream and next stream for me to like even bring up. So I don't think the Saturday stream's gonna happen, if we're being honest with each other. You know, like, let's say I go for 2-3 hours today. If I wake up, I gotta I'm gonna like what, stream at like 2, because I'm meant to have D&D tomorrow. There's meant to be a winter storm. So I would think that D&D wouldn't be tomorrow, but I messaged my D&D Discord server about it, and I think they want to still do it, which is okay with me as long as I can get to the establishment and get back without dying in a fucking car crash. Then it's no real skin off my back. You know? And so if I'm streaming early, I might just not do tomorrow. I don't know. I might do Monday. Not Monday, I might do Sunday. I don't know. What's up, PPE? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, dog? How is it rocking and rolling? I'm selling. I'm emptying the silo because there's a bunch of stuff in here. I do wish I could speed up my vacuum. Yo, stream rewind. But yeah, there's meant to be a second. That's right, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that you guys wouldn't know about this, but there's meant to be a second winter storm hitting America, also hitting where I live as well, which is kind of unfortunate, and I obviously don't want that to happen because it's a massive pain in the ass. So I don't know what the fuck that's gonna happen, but I have food, so assuming that it's not for an extended period of time, I should be okay. I found some rocks that really rock around 2 months ago. I use Arch, by the way. Linux? You use Arch Linux? Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't know. I have no opinions on an operating system, if we can be honest. Like, I don't want you to take this as me trying to diminish you, but I'm not a computer thing guy. Hi, how are you? What's up, Deeves? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, man? A pleasure to have you as always. It's a meme. I don't know computer operating systems. I use Windows because it's better than Mac, and I don't use Linux because I know people that have tried to get their computer to do Linux and they broke it. So not really gonna run that one. What's up, Nunu Belu? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. I tried to open the account to make sure it wasn't like account created 2 seconds ago, following since 1 second ago thing, because that happened. I think the last Twitch follower I have was one of those. I think. I don't know if it said unidentified or like. What does it say? Let me scroll. It's not that. Unknown user. Yeah. I got unknown user a while ago. Howdy, I like your egg. Thank you. I also like mine. Well, Twitch chat helped me create it, and they like the egg. I also like the egg, but I can't take credit. Well, not even really Twitch chat. It was a lot of YouTube chat. But the total thing is that I was not the originator of the egg idea, but I also really enjoy it, and I'm glad you like it. I'm speaking like it's hard to do so. I'm talking like it's hard to do that. Oh Jesus, he's cranking. All right. Whenever I look really far to the left, my eyes go wide, which is a bummer. Alright, my computer is a Windows 11 and Linux Mint dual. I don't know what that means, man. You can't hit me with a Linux Mint dual boot. I don't know what that is. I don't know. What's a Mint Linux? Why would you dual boot it? Why wouldn't you just want one? YouTube chat scientific contributions once again being downplayed. I mentioned you! I did! Long story short, you're no credit thief. I would never lie to people and take credit for things that I didn't do. Alright, I'm so cool and awesome. I believe in credit. I think it makes your model less insane. Thank you. Not only Magic Man. Mr. Moo, I have a question. What's up, Not Only Magic Man? Welcome back to the stream. Alright, welcome back. What's the question? I've accidentally trapped my hand in the toaster. How to get out of this predicament? Actually not too hard. What you want to do is unscrew the toaster. Assumedly you have a toolbox or something. You'll just want to break it apart and like what's the opposite of build? You want to unbuild it around your hand, and then you can just rebuild it later, and it won't be bad, right? Unplug. Make sure the toaster is unplugged, and then open. Not destroy, but like unscrew the toaster into a bunch of several parts, and then pull it out, and then redo the toaster. Not only will your hand be safe, but you'll gain a greater appreciation for your toaster. You'll know how it works, and I think that's useful. You know, you can be the toaster guy, and then inevitably, when one of your friends also gets one of their appendages stuck in a toaster, you want to know who they're gonna call? They're gonna call you because you're the toaster guy. So think about that. All right. Dual boot means the computer has 2 operating systems. I don't understand why that would happen. I'm saying that in a way like I'm criticizing it. I just don't know. I just don't understand why. I don't know why you need one. I only use one. You have to pick one on the terminal screen? Uh-huh. Alright, all sane people. I've missed so many. Oh no, whatever. I need to go find Strange Diamonds anyway. Alright, it means he is both a Mint Linux. It's a type of Windows. Okay, I thought Mint meant something else. That makes sense. Where is Strange Diamonds? Strange Diamonds are kind of anywhere. Do I want to dilly-dally around here? Are Strange Diamonds in the Grey Labyrinth? I need a drone for this. We'll do Starlight Stream. We'll walk around. We'll do something. All sane people cook heads on their noggins. I'm thinking so hard that my forehead is actually really hot, and it's easier for. Am I crazy or is that wind? That might be something with a dervish slime. You know, I'm thinking so hard that my head gets hot and it fries an egg. So, all right, let's see. I've had a conversation on Twitch earlier on why it's impossible to make a perfect clock. Because eventually it falls out of time. A digital clock is a perfect clock when you think about it. It's not analog, but it would be perfect as long as an EMP doesn't hit it. There are multiple reasons. All right, 1-800 toaster guy. That's a good business plan. Personally, I'd consider doing it. That has happened to me. It was cold and my head was hot. Nuh-uh. Relive it? Real to it? What? Huh? This game is a big map. This game is a really big map. This game is pretty large. Which makes it harder because I'm trying to find a rock. So if anybody finds any large gemstones, perhaps, of the green variety, you have to let me know, legally. I need 2 of them. And then I can build a drone that will just find me more of them. But as it stands right now, I have 0 and I need 2. And I don't really know where to get them. I just kind of have a bunch. I see iron. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. There are a lot of rocks. You know, there's just a type of rock. I wish I could show it to you, but once again, I have 0. You know, I have a guy. I have a Slime Rancher guy. He knows Slime Rancher, and I remember he was telling me, he was like, "Hey, you're gonna need more of these strange diamonds," and I was telling him I don't think it's that big of a deal, because I could just find them wherever I went. And now I need more of those strange diamonds, and I feel kind of stupid that I didn't believe him. You know? I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel, ooh, is that one of them? That's a weird color. It is not. It is not one of them. This is radiant ore. I need something like this but green. 1-800 rock guy. He does more than rocks, but he's notable. Time dilation to be specific. 1-800 Pokemon Pro noob. I'm kind of a professional in Pokemon. I know how to play the video game. I used to be good when I was a kid. Now that I'm a little older, I don't play as much, which makes sense, you know. I don't know. I was a little bummed out with what was it? Pokemon's Legends EA. I don't think it was that good. I don't think it was as good as Legends Arceus, which is disappointing because I really liked Legends Arceus. But then again, I didn't run it on the hardware it was meant to be run on, so what would I know, right? Unfortunately, I'm not buying the $400, $500 Nintendo console, so. Did you get to top 500 on Showdown? No, but sometimes I'd play with my friends and they lose. We will find you a nursing home that allows computer time, do not worry. I am not that old. I am not that old. I'm a normal age. I'm not even close to needing a nursing home, and God willing, I never will. What an old man says. I'm pretty sure most old people are accepting of the fact that they're old. Alright, I don't have gray hair. My head is so full of hair. My head is so full of hair. I am not even balding in the slightest. My hairline is not receding. It's none of those things. Alright, I am young and spry, and I have a youthful spirit. So when you think about that, just think about that. Please, God. I love fucking up. I love being bad at video games. I love being bad at video games. It's my favorite thing to do. Every day I log onto the computer and I go, I can't wait to miss this jump in Slime Rancher. Yeah, so did my grandpa, Grandpa Moo. I'm not a grandpa. I don't have a kid. How could I have a grandchild? He's still alive, by the way. Don't say so did your grandpa. Dude, listen. Do not refer to your grandparents in the past tense. You will be scaring people, and they don't want to be scared like that. That's just a blanket statement. All right, even if he did something in the past. All right, you gotta be like, my grandpa, he did this thing. All right. If you refer to them in the past tense, it makes them seem like they're dead. You need a multivitamin redeem. That'd be pretty good. I'm thinking about adding a drinking redeem, but it wouldn't actually get me drunk. It'd just be for my own sake because I think it'd be fun to have it. It would serve literally no purpose. 100,000 Twitch points, and I drink a single Mike's Hard Lemonade. And there's a limit, there's a cap, so it's only once per stream. Huh? How are we feeling about that one? I think that's a good idea, frankly. I think that'll be fun. I think about being old a lot. Like, when I'll get to being in an old person's home, I never want to be in an old person's home. All right, if I low key, if I raised you and you're putting me in an old person's home, I'm beating your ass and I'm stealing your money. I wonder if they'd let me have a lot of books in my room plus a computer. It depends on the home. My Nana was in a home and she had a computer. And it wasn't great, but also she's an old person. So like, she doesn't need anything great. You know what I mean? She used it for like Facebook games. What about calcium? I drink milk! I'm a cow VTuber. I have milk next to me right now. Oh, like drinking milk instead of drinking. Okay, I thought you were just calling me. I thought you were just calling me like. Never mind. I was misinterpreting. I thought you were calling me, you know, without dairy, without lactose. Well, I do have lactose intolerance. But, you know, you get what I mean. All right, is there a tornado around here? This is harder than I thought it would be. And I understand why snipers are so cool. Oh yeah, that guy's cooked. All right, come on, man. No! All right, we're good. Theoretically, this should summon a dervish slime, I think. But I guess not. Maybe that's not what it's... So for those of you who don't know, dervish slimes are the tornado slimes. And I'm pretty sure they summon with tornadoes. I'm not 110% sure, but I'm like pretty sure. The problem is that I don't see tornadoes particularly often. And also, this fucking hydro turret has decided to take the day off for some reason, which is incredibly annoying, but that's besides the point. Look at that, man! Work harder! Milk propaganda. What's up, Jovio? Welcome back to the stream. I like milk. I'm pro milk. Although I do want to say the lactose intolerance people in the place where I live are all psychopaths. Alright, he needs that too. I think a drink redeem is great, but no cap so you can get you plastered. Well, I don't know if I want to be plastered. I don't know if I want to develop alcoholism. Also, it's Mike's Hard Lemonade, you know what I mean? So I'm not exactly over here fucking drinking ethanol. You have to create many so spawn. You have to create many spawns so someone will take you in. I don't think I've ever heard of someone refer to a child as spawn. Although it is technically correct. I don't think I've ever heard it happen. Ideally, I shouldn't be forced to create that many. Then again, I don't really want to take care of my parents when they get old. I don't really want to do that. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I already don't think I can take care of a pet. An old person is just like a pet that's more inconvenient, I think. I don't think the wind is... I mean, the wind is obviously here and still doing things, but... I don't know if I'm going to see another tornado. Like, I'm looking around, I'm not seeing anything too crazy. The dervish are meant to spawn where there are tornadoes, but I only saw one tornado and no dervish spawned. Should I move? Should I scram? It still says it's windy. But it also says it's dusty. It might be, Why are all of you spawning so often? There's a reason I put a hydro turret here. Why does he not do his fucking job, dude? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I hate unions. I hate unions. They're not good. Workers do not deserve rights. If this hydro turret is any representation of the large working majority, I think they need less rights. I think they need no lunch breaks. I guess I'll just go. Whatever. I still need to find a strange diamond, so slumming it around here for any longer isn't gonna help. Let's see, is there a strange diamond in here? Nope. Let's get out of here before one of you spawn. I knew this would happen. I really did. You guys, this is the reason I don't like being over here. Alright, they're all up to no good. They're all doing some bullshit that I gotta take care of because it directly inconveniences me. I need large pieces of rock. I'm not seeing any. Whatever, I'm out of here. I guess I need Buzzwax. I don't really need these. I'm just picking them up because they're here. I'm picking them up because the alternative is just not. I could go down into the cave. There's probably some stuff down there. Flutter, honey, an egg yolk slime. Having a second, finding 2 yolky slimes is really good. This is actually phenomenal. I guess I'll go down here. Why not? Strange diamond! This is exactly what I wanted to find. So if you see anything like that, you have to let me know. I do not make the rules, but I am more than glad to enforce them with absolute impunity. Yeah. I love the comparison of an old person being a pet, but more convenient. 100%. Grandma, get off the grandmas. Old people do crazy shit, man. Alright, it's totally possible that grandma's sitting on the counter. You gotta figure that shit out. When people ported Silksong to Wii U to fulfill Team Cherry's broken promise, I don't want to be mean. But if you have modded your Wii U to the degree that you can play somebody's port on it, then Team Cherry did not need to fulfill their promise. You guys clearly had it figured out. Or did they say it was going to be on Wii U? Was Hollow Knight ever on Wii U? Does this game have duckies in it? It has many. It has many ducks in it. I'll show you. What is this? Silksong will not be coming to 2014 Kickstarter. Silksong Kickstarter. What in the world? Silksong revealed. They did do a Kickstarter for Silksong. Did they? Straight big reveal trailer. The second game. Hollow Knight comes to a game. Oh, this never said Silksong needs to be on Wii U. This just says that Hollow Knight's gonna be on Wii U. Did Hollow Knight ever make it to Wii U? You've hit a toggle, my friend. Thank you. No. Listen. These are 2 different goals. These are 2 different goals. You can't listen. Alright, Hollow Knight coming. This is Hollow Knight comes to a gamepad near you. This is second playable character with their own unique quests and abilities. The fact that Silksong is not an extension of Hollow Knight, but rather an entirely different game, means that Silksong has no obligation to be on the Wii U. Man. They already added this one. Did they add this one? No, they didn't. This is probably... I'm sure they're going to put these 2 together in one game or something. But they were both reached? Yeah, but one has no bearing on the other. Why do you have 2 anime bookmark? Do I? Do I actually have 2 anime bookmark folders? I do. Are they the same? They are the same. No. This one has more websites. This one has youtube.com on it. You're right. This is a good call out. This is a good call out. I appreciate this. You've done God's work here. I've deleted one of them now. I only need one. I didn't know. Truly, I don't look at my bookmarks that much. They do, since Silksong was meant to be a DLC for... Silksong was meant to be a DLC for original Hollow Knight. However, it wasn't. And because Silksong is not Hollow Knight, it has no bearing on being a part of the Wii U. Because it does not fulfill the condition of being a part of Hollow Knight, Silksong does not need to be on the Wii U. Hollow Knight needs to be on the Wii U, but Silksong does not. But that's what they did not promise that. Until I hear we promise that Silksong will be on the Wii U, that is just not the case. I don't know what to tell you, dog. The promises should logically carry over. They promised something entirely different from what was delivered. Alright? What you're saying is that they should have created a second playable character for Hollow Knight. Alright? That is the promise that remains unfulfilled. If Hollow Knight made it to the Wii U, then that's great. But what Silk Song not being on the Wii U is not a broken promise. A second playable character not being in Hollow Knight is the broken promise. I don't know how to tell you this, dog. Silk Song has no reason to be on the Wii U. I took one law class. I'm basically an expert. So, you know, give up now. No! No. Man, it's so hard to find these rare diamonds. I wish. It's unfortunate. The thing is, I can't even make the joke of I wish someone could have said something about it, because the one guy who's always here during Slime Rancher streams and who constantly told me about it is not here. So it would just come off as me being kind of whiny, and the joke wouldn't be picked up on. Alright. Any strange diamonds over here? Perhaps even a normal diamond? I'll take a normal diamond. I'd prefer a strange one, but a normal one would be okay as well. Basically, 1-800, basically a liar. I am basically a liar, 100%. Alright, this is not legal advice, but I am basically a liar. What I say after watching one oversimplified video. Is oversimplified the guy that does like the poop and butt humor? I used to like him, but I feel it's just maybe I'm too old and I have left whimsy now. I don't know if I really like the new stuff. It's a little weird. It's a little young. Yeah, the butt humor. I feel like it wasn't always that way, or maybe I just didn't notice it as much. But I don't know, man. I've lost my, maybe it's true. Maybe it's completely the same and I'm just seeing things where they don't exist and I need to be more chill. But it just feels different. God forbid they have a strange diamond anywhere near here. No! Alright, let's climb. My fave word. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of ads recently. I'm getting a lot of reviewers on this website. And like, I never click. And it feels really silly to post them, because if I never click, then what's the point? The fact that I know the websites exist, sure. But that shouldn't be like... Brand awareness should not be something that is aimed for by many rival... I assume they're rival. Maybe they're all run by one guy. I don't know. I don't really buy strange shit on the internet. God damn, do I love being whimsical. I like being whimsical too. I don't know if I like the poop and the butt humor. You know what I mean? It's not really my vibe. I prefer more intellectual things like I can't say it. I was gonna say 6-7. I was gonna say 6-7 and I was gonna play it straight. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Alright. I don't know. I'm surprised at how much of this game is not out of... Well, there's no out of bounds. It's just the ocean, right? So most of this game technically is out of bounds. It just so happens that the out of bounds happens to be water. Does anyone remember the DLC for the Touch? Or the Touch DLC? For the DS? Touch Dictionary for the mods? Are you okay? DIC, not DLC? I understand. I read it. Not 6-7. The fuck? Who knows this? Dictionary software title released 2005 exclusively in South Korea. Who the fuck would remember this? You're not South Korean. You've said that are you secretly South? Did you lie about your nationality? What is this? I've never heard of it before. Uh-oh, my internet's falling. Uh-oh, my internet's failing me. I was at a place where they cut meat and pack it in before they sell them. This was on Wednesday. Oh, like a butcher? I was the butcher, Tony, dude. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. I enjoy stalking your browser. Yeah, I got a couple cool things on here. These are my my Pokemon replays that don't load anymore. Yeah. I did share the replay permanently. It just doesn't. It just doesn't work. So, shout out Pokemon Showdown for not saving my fucking replays. Pieces of shit. I should probably delete it, but I kind of want to hold on to those. Base chest bookmark tab. Oh yeah, I got a bunch. I got a bunch of bookmarks. My bookmarks are kind of like a they're like a remnant of who I used to be. Except for the ones that are duplicated, because those are on accident. You can save it to HTML like the file. How am I gonna save them? How am I gonna save the things that don't show up anymore to HTML? It's been years since I saved those. Seriously, I can't even find the person I sent I can't even find the message I sent the person. I sent to the person I was sharing it with, because they got fucking I don't know. They have like a bunch of Discord alts. They kept getting banned, probably for saying some weird things. They're a weird individual. They're cool, but you know, a little peculiar. For the future, that's fair. I'll do that. Thank you. No, I had no idea. I thought, listen, it said save the replay and share it for it to be saved forever, and then you want to know what? It didn't get saved forever, and that's a bummer. All right. It's kind of windy over here. It's less windy now, which is a bummer. Any strange diamonds? Not really seeing any right now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I just need one. I need one more. That cannot be that hard to come across. No. Sup? It wasn't that hard to come across. Why am I locked out? Where am... What's on the other side of this door? Are they only in caves? No. No, they're not only in caves. They can be anywhere. It just so happened that the two I found right now are only in caves. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Listen, dare I say it? Dare I say it? These diamonds are a little strange. Alright, I'm gonna go find the edge of where this cave spits out, though, because... Oh, no, I'm not gonna find it because I'll get my ass kicked. There we go. I've already been here. Where am I heading? We're looking in this general direction. We want to go down a little bit. We need a honey plort. And this area has no honey. Okay, that's fine. That's chill. If I die, I lose my strange diamonds, so we're not gonna try anything risky. But we'll grab a honey port, and then we'll head all the way back here, use the honey port, and then we'll call it a day. I'll make a drone, I'll put a drone in here, and then I'll find more strange diamonds. Hello, I don't suppose any of you happen to be slimes of the honey variety. They never are. I don't know why I'm asking. They all spawn further in. Let's see, anything else going on? That's right, there was a big protest at my college today. Ice out. It's one of those protests. And you might be thinking, oh, that's cool. Did you go? No, I wasn't invited. Alright. The guy, okay, so the thing is, oh, I need one of you to port, actually, real quick. What do honey slimes eat? They eat something. Oh, they eat fruit. Do we have any fruit? Hello? These are carrots. You eat vegetables. If I take your plort and then feed it to a hunt. Alright, that's exactly what I needed. Best Sonic Phillies is Mephiles? You mean Mephistopheles? I might be wrong. I don't know Sonic. No, you're right. You're right. As someone who literally doesn't know who this is, I have to agree with you. Legally speaking, I have to agree with you. Because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I played... Oh, I didn't play the console PC version. I played the 3DS version of Generations. Didn't play that one. Didn't play that one. Didn't play that one. Didn't play that one. No. Yes. I did play Sonic Dash. I didn't see him in this one. By the way, my grandpa, who's very alive, thank you. Let me buy a game on his credit card. That's pretty wicked. That's pretty nice. All right, ooh, wait, okay, hold on, okay. I got a good grandpa story, but I gotta finish what I was talking about first. So, anyways, there was a big protest at my college today. Ice out, you know, getting ice out of, I assume Minnesota, because I don't know how many ice agents there are in Georgia. I don't know, unaware. But the thing is, a lot of the, I guess, advertisement for the protest happened last night at the club engagement fair, which I was at, promoting my club. Did I want to be there? No. Was it awful? Yes, but that's something different for a different time. And the guy handing out the flyers, it was me and then my club president, who's a woman, and her girlfriend, who's also a woman. And we were like doing the table stuff. We were like, hi, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And this guy who was holding the flyers showed up, and he was kind of exclusively talking to the women. And I don't know if he didn't fuck with me because I'm a guy. I don't know if he didn't fuck with me because he looked at me and went, that guy's definitely Republican. Which would be a little hurtful, frankly. I don't know, but that guy gave me the heebie-jeebies. If you're going up to exclusively women to invite them to your event, I got news for you, pal. Why? There are already more women than men at my college campus. So if you just give flyers to people randomly, proportionally speaking, you will give more to them to women. I don't know, you gotta be a weird guy. So he didn't invite me, he didn't talk to me, he didn't glance my fucking way. Which is cool, I guess. So fuck those guys. I understand the point of the protest is good. But low-key, fuck those guys. Also, I had class, and I needed to go. So, I have a coworker like that, invited to a few events, and he'd only bring the women. I stopped inviting him. It's weird. It's a little weird. Like, come on, man. Get normal. Get normal a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? hanging around the women too much, like, you can't. You're transparent. I see through you. Get normal. Well, you know what I don't mean it. I don't mean it in like the mean way. Get normal. Yeah, I deleted this credit card as in I don't have the info. Damn. You should use this credit card to buy $1 million bajillion and give them all to me. That's what you should do, I think, with your grandfather's credit card. Or you should tell him about the stream. Get your grandpa in here. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. Alright, come on. You know it'd be like a little funny. You know it'd be like a little funny. You'd see it. You'd go, oh, that's funny. I hope I wouldn't argue with him, though. That'd be unfortunate. I would never argue with an old man. I don't have my dog. I don't have that dog in me. Alright, old people, I just can't do it. I'm too soft to argue with an old person. They'd be like, oh, yeah? Well, you're saying all of this, but have you walked up to school uphill both ways? And I'd have to be like, no, because I've never done that. And then, you know, my point would be invalidated. Buy subs on behalf of G-Pot. Sorry, he doesn't even have Twitch. He might have YouTube. Listen, I'm not actually trying to get you to put your grandpa on the stream, all right? I'm just horsing around. Don't worry. Don't worry too much. I'm not trying to pressure you into that. The little egg guys. I forgot to show you the duckies. All right, hold on, Deebs. I'll get you the ducks. By the way, I figured out how to walk uphill to school. Well, I know a guy who might like the stream, or who might walk to school both ways, or who might have a bunch of money to give you. Either way, all of those are awesome. Okay, so there's only one ducky, actually. But here he is, Deebs. So I hope that's good enough for you. At least for now. I gotta go buy stuff, actually. And uphill home? Well... theoretically, I could do that, yeah. The way to... no, I couldn't. I can walk uphill, but I can't. I can walk uphill like twice, but I take the bus home, so... That's a great ducky, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. We'll buy this one. Is there anything cool and swag in here? I'm poor. Alright, it seems like that's it. You go uphill and then ride home. Well, that's the thing. That doesn't count, right? Because you get to ride home. But I am with you. I am with you, 100%. I ride home. I walk uphill to get to the bus stop. And then I walk uphill to get to the second bus stop. So technically I walk uphill both ways. Wrong way. You guys are angler slimes-ish. Alright, you should... what's the duck's name? I don't know. He doesn't really have a name. There's only one of them, so there's no point in giving him a name. You only really name things you have multiple of, you know what I mean? So that you can tell the difference between them. Like people. Or children. Guy would argue with old man. I wouldn't. I don't know who Guy is. He might. So by extension, you just walked up to the home. What was it? Who was it? I'm telling my cat she no longer has a name. Well, there are other cats in the world. But in this Slime Rancher world, there's only one duck. You know what I mean? But theoretically, you don't need to give your cat a name. You could just be like, cat. And as long as there's only one, you know, you'd say the word cat and it'd be like a soulless decision. All right, what do you think you should be named then? If you're the ambassador of soul. What about tabby slimes? I don't name them. I don't name anything. There's too many to keep track of. Alright, we're gonna go utilities. We're gonna go here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Fuck. I do call her Kitty, but she has a complicated Russian name. See? You're no better than me. What about Death the Third? Who was Death the First to? I watch too much Smosh and insert stereotype. I don't think I've ever seen that, but I'll pray for you. Funky? Fuck, where are we starting early? Where's my streak? You're good. Listen, on Friday I get back from school early. The idea was for Fridays to just be at 4 p.m. but I have trouble most of the time being ready at 4 p.m. because I get back at 3. I get off early on Fridays. Similarly to you, but welcome back to the stream, Sky Guy. I was telling people about you. I had to go look for strange diamonds, and I was like, God, if only there was someone in chat who could have told me that strange diamonds were kind of rare. And that I should have made a drone to go find them. He was I did not say anything bad, and I resent the implication. But I was making jokes like that. But you weren't here, so nobody knew. You know what I mean? Nobody knew, in fact, that there was someone to tell me that these things were rare. No one knew that I was just being silly. But now you're here, so now you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go build a drone and have it make find strange diamonds for me. And then when it's done doing that, I'll move it. Okay, how would Death, the Grim Reaper, die? Retirement. Like, what's the cause of death? Listen. The idea of a cause of death would imply that Death would receive a coroner's report, and I don't think that would happen. VODs exist for a reason. It's true. So if I do this here, will it find strange diamonds, or does it have to be somewhere else? Well, that's interesting. Oh, I can have... Oh, that's cool. I can have the thingamabobbers collect drift crystals. Best place to do it is right outside of the ranch. Really? For, alright. This is too existential. This is a little too existential. I'm afraid I can't put the thought required into it. I'm done thinking. I'm done thinking. I just got done with a week's worth of school. I got a 13 out of 20 on my fucking quiz. Which isn't good. A passing grade would be 14 out of 20. It just so happened that in this situation, it wasn't really a quiz, it was like a bonus extra credit opportunity, and 13 was good enough to get some extra credit, but not all of it, so I'm tired. Alright, I'm here to play video game and not think about existentialism, and you're shattering the second part of that. There are channels that use Smosh, Photog, and they're voiced by the channel opens. Is there a stereotype? Like the first section of Rainbow Fields. Do you share what is major? To be honest, death could die from dying in a parallel universe with another death? No. Do you share what your major is, or is that something you keep private? I'm an accounting major. I'm an accounting major, as it would be said. The first area of Rainbow Fields, like over here? Or like over here? No way. I'm in an accounting career? That's pretty wicked. Numbers! Type shit. Alright. Go, my little drone! I like math. Accounting is less math and more business categorization, I feel. The math isn't particularly hard. It's like calculus. It's like, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. It's hard, back by the ranch, there's a lot of caves. Well, this guy looks like he's finding stuff. It's hard just because it's complicated, but not because it's like calc. Truthfully, I rarely do math. It's just adding big numbers together, and that's what it's about. It's a lot more categorization than it is like anything else. Your ass is lying to me, bro. There's no fucking strange diamonds here. And now I gotta go find some fucking more stuff. I gotta go get some more things. Not there either. Motherfucker, you were like back to the ranch, and then I go back to the ranch, it's like also not there. Where? First section of the... I was there, motherfucker! Jesus. I'm already pressed. I'm already angry. Alright, what's going on? I never talk shit about him. That wasn't the first section. The fuck you mean? Oh my god, that was the third. The third? That was right there. You mean here? You mean this location? This location. I'm not moving my fucking cursor until you give me a yes or a no. I crave the sacred art of geometry. Yeah, we don't do that in accounting at all. It's the spot the second you go under the arch. Okay. Oh! You enter the rainbow field. Okay, pal. Okay, bud. Where am I? Where am I? Free me from my fucking terror. We don't want to go here. The second you go under the arch. Alright. We're not moving it anymore. I heard the music change, and this is what's happening. Okay. So now, by the time I have enough money to get more rainbow, to get more plorts, I should be fine. What is the move right now? It's either find Dervish Limes or investigate the Grey Labyrinth. I can make a lot of progress with the Grey Labyrinth right now, but what I do want to do is really optimize the fuck out of my farm a little bit more. Alright, so let's see. Not there either. Listen, man. Ooh, I was about to come out of the screen and throw you through a wall. I'm like the fucking girl from The Ring. I crawl out of your computer screen, I grip your face in the palm of my hand, and I chuck it. Alright, what are we looking for? A warp deck, yeah. So this is the market link, that's pretty useful. And then this is the refinery link. Yeah, this is optimal to have. We want a lot of these and a couple of these. Did you get to the snow place? Yes. Yes, I did get to the snow place. I'm pretty close to being done with the game, I think. Tony dude stumbled across a common Pikmin in agony. That guy's too common. Thank you very much, PvE, for making a common Pikmin really sad. Wow. What an asshole. That's fucked up, man. You should think about the things you do. Thank you very much, PvE, for taking a nap with a common Pikmin. Alright, and then we want to do this. Boom, bam. Thank you very much, Tony, for chasing a common Pikmin. There we go. Market link should be built, so now I can sell these. Thank you very much, common Pikmin, for trying to eat PvE. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I need more stuff. Like this is about to get really full. What's this bee over here doing actually? Because if this bee's just feeding them, I need a bee over here and I need a bee over there. I need a market link over there. I need a market link over here. It's a whole lot. The rest of the sad SpongeBob music is playing in my head. It is iconic. I thought it was pretty solid. I usually, for like sound effects, I try to pick something that people know. You know what I mean? Alright, so what I need is another market link. And how am I gonna buy that? I need primordial oil and silky sand. That's a pain in the ass. I don't really want to do that. That's a pain in the butt. I don't know. Well, I don't really want to, so. It's a new day. I wonder if there's something cool at the market. No, there's probably not. All right, so what am I doing? I could hunt for various items, or I could not do that. I think I'd rather not. So I guess that means go into the Grey Labyrinth. Is there something I need? Yes. I need various items. How much food you guys got in here? You guys got a lot. I need like 20 of these. And now I can just teleport over there. And we're gonna be doing some shit. Now I should already have a teleporter. Why is lightning everywhere? The devil hates me. I'm too cool, too swag, and he's trying to interfere with what's happening. Alright. So we have the fire one, and we have the non-fire one. Which means I probably need to go here, here, and here. Doesn't seem so bad. Where do I want to go first? I can go over here. Yeah, I think I can. Wait, you can kill the slimes if you don't feed them? No, the slimes will live forever, but they will get angry, I think. And I like the slimes, and I think they're cute little guys. So I usually aim to not kill them. However, I could just choose to not feed them. I'm pretty sure optimally speaking, it's best to not feed them at all. To only feed them when you need something. So they're like a pet rock. I prefer to think of them a little more fondly, but I suppose pet rock is a way to is a way to think about it. Yes. Oh my God! No, I'm not going all the way up. I'm not jumping all the way over there. There's gotta be another way. There's gotta be another way. I can't do all that. There's not. I just gotta make like a big jump? Surely not. Can I make this jump? Not a fan of how close that one is. Not, Don't like that. Alright, now I gotta go walk over here. If you see any shadow slimes, once again, legally, you gotta let me know. They're very shadowy in nature. They should be easy to spot. Launch me. Whee! But no, I don't know. I'm trying to play Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend tonight because we were supposed to play it on Tuesday, and then there was an engagement fair, and then it got canceled, and then it got uncanceled, then it got canceled again. Maybe you could do half-second burst? I don't know about that. Thank you very much, Common Pikmin, for hopping on it. Sky Guy's Minecraft server. Plort! Plort, damn you! Oh, I'm running out. No! No! Alright, that didn't go very well, but that's okay. Normally, you want them in an isolated... Oh, yeah. No! Where did they go? Alright, normally you want them in an isolated space so that they can't run around as freely as they want to, and then you can... And then the shadow plorts that they spit out will hit the other guys, and then it'll all kind of congeal together. It'll work out like that. As it stands, I don't think that really happened there, but don't worry, because it can happen. Now that I have 24, I can have more. God damn it, I was delayed. Alright, hold on, lock in. Hold 30 seconds, damn! Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for discovering electricity with a common Pikmin. Mike? There we go, Jesus, what the was that? There we go, now we're getting more. My shadow plorts are growing. You watch your back. What Pikmin did I get? You got the electricity one. Not the electricity one, you got the Minecraft one. Spit out plorts! You! Damn you. Fooled again. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's a lot easier when you get like a bunch of shadow slimes in a small enclosed area, but there's not really a lot of those around here. Are there any shadow plorts that I actually need to use and actually need to have? I'm sure I'm missing like 6 gates, so I'm sure I'll find some. But this shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, we want to use the nullifier. Yeah. Ooh. Hi, I don't really need you. Which is a very mean thing to say, but it's also very true. You eat meat? Nah, you don't. Have this chicken friend. I know a place you can get a ton. I mean, it's not like a priority. You know what I mean? There are 6 more shadow gates out there. I don't know where they are. I'm sure you can tell me, but I don't really. You already get the bell in the terrarium? I'm working on it, pal. It's the bell immediately. I have the bell around here, and I have the bell around here. Ooh. Holy shit. That's useful. Is that what you thought I say? I don't need that. Let's leave here, nullifier. Alright. So somewhere in here is a strange wall. And in that wall is a secret room. And in that secret room... Why the fuck is this not open? Oh, do I need more prismatic thingamabobbers? I don't think so, but maybe. Well, nobody here's spitting out unstable plorts, so regardless, it's not that big of a deal. Uh-huh. I gotta go the long way? I guess I do need to go the long way. What am I missing here? I'm missing something frighteningly obvious, but I don't know what it is, so I think I might just fuck it, we ball, go the long way around. Whatever. I was planning on going the long way around anyway, so it works out. Alright, let's get to snooping. Wow, look at this suspicious doorway. This better not be a long and... What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it's a vinyl player. It's a record player. That's cool. Look at this small bell. Oh, this is one of the things you can pick up. Uh-huh. Use gadget mode, you can find a bunch of stuff. Oh. Oh, okay. Can I do that much with all this? I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I'll steal from the natural environment, I suppose. It's not against my principles. Wicked. I wish there was more music, but this is fine too, I guess. For a whole room like themed around music, I wish there was a way to actually see what the vinyl was playing. I don't need you, buddy. I also don't need you. I need the black indigonium, and even then, I don't even think I need the black indigonium that much. I just kind of want it. I am 100% confident that there was some very important thing that I must have black indigonium for. Unfortunately, I don't remember what it is, so I feel like an automaton. You know? What the fuck is that? Oh. Committing actions that I do not understand the reason for, but it is ingrained in my memory and behavior all the same. Oh, it does this every time. Oh, tar slime. Oh, save us. How about you stop eating each other's sports? Have you considered that? Oh, we keep accidentally killing ourselves. Fuck you. Oh, this is a shadow plort place to be. Sorry, pals. I'm taking you into the pit. I'm taking you into the pit you're not gonna see tomorrow. You're all gonna get the plorts beaten out of you. Damn, I'm not very good at this. Alright. Let's pick all these up. And let's hope I get to 70. And then I just won't need to worry about this again. Don't mind, listen, I'm very sorry. Don't mean to kidnap you. Just hold on a little bit. Let me stick you in the vacuum cleaner and then you'll be good. No! This isn't 70. This is 64. It's just like Minecraft. Man, what does 6'7" even mean when you think about it? Because 69 is a sex joke. That's why everybody thought that was funny, but I don't really understand 6'7" when you think about it. It's not even 67, it's 6'7". Kids these days. Back in my day, we didn't have jokes. Back in my days, we didn't have tomfoolery. Do you get 66? No. No, I don't get that. I don't quite understand that one either. To be frank with you. Is this the wrong way? This is the wrong way. I was wondering. I was like, I don't remember the right way being this way. I don't really remember this one. Alright, let's get, oh. Hey, you guys hungry? For food? I need that. Uh-huh. Cool. You trying to eat something, buddy? I don't really feel like I want to feed you, but I will if I have to. Oh, there's like a shit ton of the bad guys over there. I don't really want to be a part of this. Oh, there's a shit ton of bad guys over here. I don't really want to be a part of this either. Alright, I know there are other ones over here. One of my unstable plorts ran away. Get the fuck off of me, asshole! Another unstable plort. This guy's being angry for no reason. Fruit and meat! There's fruit literally over here! How the fuck are you hungry? You have the survival instincts of a dead turtle. You might be thinking, well, turtle survival instincts aren't actually that bad. I said a dead one. It could have been really any animal. I just chose turtle, really. Uh-huh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me guess. You're angry and hungry. Ooh. I'm a hunter slime. I'm a hunter slime, and I like getting angry for no reason. That's what you are. There you go. Oh, wait, never mind. You eat meat. Eat it. This is what you deserve. Honestly. Oh, this is the way through. Yeah, this is the way through. I'm still trying to investigate. I just got caught up over a bunch of silly things. So I guess I'll continue investigating. That's the way out, but there's gotta be something else over here. Like, some of these walls seem a little suspicious. E is greater than 6'7". No, I'm sorry, Deebs, I missed your message. I agree, but that's only because I was young when E was a meme. If I was as old as I am now, back when E popped off, I'd probably be like, what the fuck does E mean? But at least with E, I've seen the video with E. I still haven't seen the video of 6'7". Right? It's just some old guy saying E, or was it before that even? Always here for a guide. I'm good, bro. I'm figuring shit out. I'm learning. I'm having a good time. Oh my god. A miniatures dome. And a conservatory chair. Wow. A pink slime. I've never seen one of those. This Pikmin isn't common. It's fabulous. Tony, dude, it's time to take notes. Alright, there we go. I should change that description a little bit. I'll get to it. I'm supposed to add a laugh track redeem after this stream. So you redeem it and it goes like, it's like canned laughter. Execute order 6-7. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would you say that? Alright, so we're aiming for unstable plorts. If we can grab them. The problem is that whenever I get fucking touched by these assholes, the unstable plorts just kind of fall right out of me. Which is annoying. Oh fuck, I touched one of the crystals that also counts as damage. That's an actual crystal ploy, I think. Alright, I need this. Where the fuck did it go? Come on, man. Come on, man. It was, there we are. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We're chilling. Sorry, wrong order. I've been 66. Ah, there we go. Okay, I got it. That makes sense. I'm with you now. I'm pretty sure it was 66, but I don't remember Star Wars enough to make that judgment call. It's been a long time since I've seen the Star Wars movies. Thank you very much. Sky Guy found a common Pikmin in their burger. Are you gonna eat that? Sounds like you already did, Buster. Oh, that's a Shadow Gate. God damn it. It's all the way down here. Don't mind me, everyone. What are you doing here? Well, there he goes. I don't have meat on me. I'm not gonna carry meat on me just for the sake that he's here, but it's cool that I saw him. I like the lucky cat guy. I think he's cool. Alright, black indigonium. In fact, I'll do it in one bite. No! What? Did I already do this one? I did already do this one. Huh. It's been a while. It's been a while, okay? You get through fucking 19 of these damn things and you start forgetting where they are. Alright, I've got fucking hours in this video game. It's been a while. I'm old. Oh wait, there's indigonium over here. Is it worth it to try and pick up the indigonium up here? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. The 6-7 joke was from the Lego Skywalker saga. I don't believe you. Not in the slightest, bro. You cannot convince me they put, I'm pretty sure 6-7 wasn't even around when that Skywalker video game came out. I played the video game. I don't remember 6-7. I believe it if you said it was 6-9. Was 6-7? No, don't even joke, lad. Okay. You seem to, this is probably where the bell would be. Yeah, another genius deduction by me. Okay, damn. What have I, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my god. There's so many. All right. One down, a couple to go. Trees! Oh, but the trees are covered in gold because the Prismacore is acting up. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty wicked. For those of you who don't know about the lore of this video game, Miniature Dome! For those of you who don't know about the lore of this video game, right now, I'm trying to contain the Prismacore, which is this big-ass fucking orb right here. Turn around for a few minutes, what? And then turn back around. Whoa, it's floating! The gold is a sign of, like, contamination that we're trying to stop. And then you turn back around. Is it growing? Is the gold spreading maybe? Seems like it might be. That's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. I don't know if you know what I mean? I gotta get out of here. Like in-game hours? Oh, I'm not doing that. It's gonna take a while. That's taking a minute. I don't know exactly how long it takes. I'm not doing that, bro. I got a stream to play. I got a video. I got people to entertain. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Why is this not open? All right. Well, good news. I've discovered another bell. I need 2 more, and then I'll have fulfilled my goal. Which is pretty epic. When you turn around, the trees will be completely dead. Dead like dead or dead like golden? I gotta go all the way back. What have I done? Why? Like dead? Just bark? That's pretty wicked. That's pretty gnarly. I don't bark though, I'm a cow. Not funny, my bad. Like no leaves? That's pretty wicked. Alright, I'm blowing this popsicle stand. Smell ya later, dweebs. Alright, now where the am I? Okay, I can go here, and then there, and then cut through. Yeah, I'll take a shortcut. At least it feels like a shortcut to me. Die! Alright, I'm not very good at this whole shadow port collection thing. However, I'm pretty sure I've definitely hit 70. Because if Prismacorp broke through the wall, the trees will die in a matter of hours. That's a bummer. But I do think that's pretty cool. It's a reference to how Gigi talked about how she thinks this place and the Prismacorp are a test of time. I really like One Man Operation, where they do all the animation verses in the story. I don't know. That is neat. It's been so long. If I was faster at beating this game, I think I'd probably understand it a little bit more. As it stands, I'm just kind of like, oh yes, lore. I feel like an old man on my cane. Someone's telling me how the Vietnam War started after I just got back from like Hanoi, and I'm going, oh, okay. And any real big Vietnam War heads in there? That was for you. Any big Vietnam War heads in chat? That was a joke for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't. The thing about where one guy does all the animation voices in story is I think it really helps with the creative vision, but it's also very hard and very time consuming for that to happen, you know what I mean? I think it's cool conceptually. Oh yeah. But I don't know. I don't really like hold out hope for it. I don't really go like, oh yeah, I need this, you know? Or I don't think of it as like a genre. It's not something I expect that much of. My feet hurt. I want to sit like L from Death Note, but I also want my butt to be on the seat. I need my feet and my butt to be on the same seat. But if I do that, then it constantly looks like I'm looking up because my camera's being funky. It's so hard being a streamer. That's what they don't tell you about. You know what I mean? That's what they don't tell you about. You know, being a streamer is the hardest job in the entire world because of stuff like this. And it's time that I start speaking my truth. All right. Oh wait, fuck! I could have gone all the way over there. It's too late now, so I'm not gonna. I'll go backwards. Fuck it. It's fine. It's chill. They call me Mr. Backwards. Or my true name. That's my true name. Yellow, my only weakness. Green Lantern be like? Green Lantern? I know that guy. I know that guy. It's crazy to me that you can be weak to the color yellow, but maybe I'm just not like a DC comic head, you know what I mean? Alright, there's definitely a suspicious door somewhere near. I'm not playing around. It's serious business, and I will find out. That said, before I do, please eat! Consume! Unstable plort, unstable plort. I don't need the twin slime. Unstable plort. Unstable plort. I fucking hate rock slime so bad. I do not like them. No, I do not like myself now. Alright, come on. Ah, they're disappearing before my eyes. The unstable plorts, they're so unstable. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Is there anything else around here? Yours, yours. No. Where'd it go? Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. This is goated. I don't know how useful the currency I'm picking up for the prism ports is. However, it's probably better to have it. And considering how this kind of isn't very hard for me to like collect right now, probably just better to do it, yeah. You soldier boy town. Do people still remember Soldier Boy Superman? That song was everywhere. It controlled the world at some point. You could say you, and everyone else would also say, and it would be like, Soldier Boy, tell him. You know, it's kind of crazy how he fell off after that. It was truly massive. Like, I remember even as a kid doing it. And as a kid, I wasn't really big into the whole, like, being part of the world. You know what I mean? The whole thing about being, like, socially part of the world and whatnot. Am I soft locked? This cannot be fucking for real, bro. Dude. Do I need to save and quit? That's not awesome. That sucks ass. That blows chunks. I hope it doesn't spawn me back. Am I soft locked? Emergency return? What does that mean? I gotta lose all my shit? Don't fucking emergency return me. It's your fucking video game. Why the fuck do I need to be in trouble because you put this fucking pot too close to the goddamn wall? Not a big fan, I think, of this. So help me God if I lose everything in my fucking tanks. Alright, well, could be worse, I guess. That sucks. That blows. Not a big fan of that one. I did know about him wanting a video game console. Yeah, but he used to like be the guy. He used to really be the guy. It was kind of nuts. He used to be somebody. Alright, well, is it windy anywhere? No. I'm just gonna sleep until night and see if my, no, I'll go. I guess I'll just go back to this, to the Gray Labyrinth. I mean, really, what else is there to do? I wasn't done. I have to go back. I guess just this time I'll try my best not to climb any large gaps. I do think that sucks though. I am kind of mad. I don't enjoy the fact that I'm punished because the geometry in your game has decided to force me there. You know what I mean? I don't really think that should happen. I understand that it's kind of like a, oh, well, we can't cover every space of geometry in the game. But like, low-key, you made it, right? You made the geometry in the first place, so what do you mean? Whatever. Whatever, I'm not salty, I'm not mad. Me? Either of those things? Doesn't sound like me. Alright, anything cool in here? No. Does anyone here remember when famous people wanted to make a city? Listen. You gotta be more specific. I think a lot of people have tried to do that several times. Some non-famous people tried to make a city. Right now, there's a whites-only community in Arkansas. They only let you live there if you're white, and I don't mean like you can't buy a home. Like if a minority buys a home, they'll be like no, and then they'll like threaten to kill you. They own the entire piece of land, and they only like they will build you a home, but only if you're white, and you gotta prove it to them. You gotta be like, I'm so down for the white cause. It's a little silly. It's a little funny. I watched the interview. It's on YouTube. There's an interview with him. It's on Channel 5. And it's like, yeah, we get a lot of people who will like say they're down for the cause, but like in reality, not really. Like they'll be like, I'm all for the preservation of the white race, and then they'll marry like a minority, and we really gotta screen them for that, which is very funny. Oh man, my white utopia keeps getting ruined by by all these white people marrying minorities. Oh man, it's funny. It's really funny. I don't know. It's weird. It's a little weird. It's a little peculiar, to be honest. They're all like really old-fashioned. I keep saying white. I should be saying European. They're big on European values. So, like in the video, there's this guy and a girl, and they're not dating. They're courting, which is where two people are dating, overseen by a trusted community figure or some bullshit. And like, fuck, okay, I guess. Okay. Aw, seesaw. I'd feel bad taking it away from you guys, but I do want that, so I'm taking it. And low-key, I don't know, it's weird, it's peculiar. They're homeschooling everyone. Homeschooling's weird. Alright, I'm gonna say it. Homeschooling as a practice needs to receive more attention from the federal government. Because the amount of homeschooling setups that are just used to teach people like insane things is crazy. Like I remember there was a I can't remember what they were. I'll look it up. I remember the name of the book. I remember the name of the book. I read this. This isn't what I mean. This isn't. Hold on. Hold on. Hold strong. Reschooling? Book. Reschooled, maybe? Reschool. No, it's about a girl who lives in like a weird cabin with her dad and her family, and they're like weirdly religious. Book, girl, Christian cabin, something like that. Finding cabin. It's not that. Christian unschooling, the cabin. It's not a romance. It's pretty bad. Reschooling. It has a fucking pencil on the cover. I guess putting the word girl in Christian is probably bad. It's probably a lot more fucking Christian romance and cabin. In fact, all of that is probably not very good. Re-education, maybe? Reschooling? Preschool book. Alright, hold on. I'm not looking for preschool book. I'm looking for reschool book. Reschooling. Oh man, I don't know what it is. Rewired. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna type what it is. Book about woman learning after being homeschooled. Christian. I'm pretty sure they're a Christian. No, it's not positive on Christianity. Oh, I found it. Yes, it's called Educated. All right, hold on. Let me up on Goodreads or some bullshit. Okay, Educate with Bill Gates. There we go, by Tara Westover. This is not what there it is. This is what we're talking about. Tara Westover was 17 the first time she set foot in a classroom. Bored a journalist in the mountains of Idaho, she prepared for the end of the world by stockpiling home canned peaches and sleeping with her head for the hills bag. This is the bag where you run away from home. In the summer, she stewed herbs with her mother, a midwife who doesn't believe in hospitals. And then her father forbade hospitals. Now, you gotta understand, salvaging in the father's junkyard, there's a bunch of, like, they got stabbed a lot by weird metal. Like, it was pretty bad. They never saw a doctor or nurse. Gashes, concussions, burns from explosions were all treated with herbalism. The family was so isolated that there was no one to ensure that children received an education. She began to educate herself. She went to Brigham Young University. Her quest for knowledge took her to Harvard and Cambridge. Yeah, it was pretty good. Probably better than Becoming Michelle Obama. I don't know. I've never read this book. I'm not very interested in it. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. It's one of those ones where it's like, I feel bad for reading this. But I read it for like a class, so... You know, it's a very deeply and sickening look into someone's personal life that, to be honest, I kind of didn't want an admission into. Because it's kind of fucked up, her life, that is. But it says a lot, so... I don't know, if you happen to be in 11th grade in AP language, you know, maybe look into it. Maybe look into it. Because that's where I read it. I read it for school. No, that's the entrance to the bats. What's down here? If I go down here and get cucked, I'll be upset. Oh, almost killed myself. Almost killed myself. Not quite, though. Oh, yeah. What? Where the fuck is the big-ass fucking bell? There should be a room somewhere in here with a fucking big-ass bell, and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it's all the way over here near the start. Have we considered that? Have we considered that the big-ass bell might have been closer than where we were all along? I'm a genius, and I just need everyone in the world to say that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Do I need to attack you guys? I just can't. I can't find it with my heart to do such a thing. What the fuck is that? What is that? I've never seen this before. I was just there. Okay, fuck it. I'll go over there. Why not? Ooh, Aqua Glass is actually a phenomenal pickup. So it's unfortunate I only got 2. Oh, wait a minute. This is the entrance. Yeah, this is the entrance. I've been here before. Fuck. I don't want to be here. Is there like another way? Is there like a secret way out? That screams secret way out. Alright, well, it turns out I'm deaf. What about over there? There's gotta be a secret way out over here. No, it doesn't look like it. What about down here? Like a secret teleporter that teleports you to exactly where I want to go right now in this moment. There's gotta be one. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. I don't even have enough aqua glass to buy the next upgrade I need. I need more aqua glass. I need to come back here. I'm poor. I'm broke. I have nothing. I have nobody. That's really all I got. What's over here? This is definitely, listen, this is definitely where you need to put a nullifier. Trust me. Well, sometimes I don't need to be trusted. No, I can go this way. There is a secret way out. There always has been. There always has been a secret way out. Famous last words? Nah. The best words. How do I get up here? What are we doing? What tomfoolery is this? So I gotta go up here, and then I guess I'll get to the highest point. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert. You go over here. Boost me. That was not fucking anything, bro. You wanna try that again? Or not. Thank you very much, Tony, dude, for planting a tree. I'm sure the Pikmin appreciates it. Please! Finally. Let me, listen, I'm gonna say it, finally. Wow, a strange diamond was sent to the smart cloud. What's up, any? Ow! God. It feels good to sneeze. Normally I hold it in. Alright. Anything peculiar or strange? This whole area feels peculiar or strange. I think that's a stupid statement. Anything more peculiar and strange than out of the ordinary? Now that is a good question. Hello. You seem angry. You seem dark. I don't think there's really anything to do here. I guess I'll just go. Now there's a non-zero possibility that there's a nullifying wall somewhere in here, and I don't know what to do with it, but to be honest, there's a non-zero possibility I get nuked by Iran right now, so we can't consider everything, can we? Am I crazy, or is this changed? Yeah, gotcha, bitch. Oh. Okay, well, listen. If you're willing to give it, then I guess I'll take it. I feel like the shape of the maze has changed. But whatever, what would I know? I'm no maze expert. They don't call me Mr. Maze. I have many names, but that is not one of them. Alright, let's go through here. I'm looking for a strange glowy area in a space where the only thing around me is a bunch of strange glowy things. Which, if we're being honest, is not particularly useful or helpful. However, my eyesight is sharp and my mind is a synonym for sharp. So, it shouldn't be too hard. Found everything else. Over here, perhaps? No? Well, what if I went this way? Where are we at right now? I'll go this way and then eventually I'll go that way. It's probably smarter. Oh no, this screams I have a large bell hiding underneath of me. Alright, keep your secrets. I think that's in the first Lord of the Rings. I've only seen the first one. I was supposed to see the other two with my friend. We never got around to it because we kept watching the long versions and be like, alright, let's take a break here and then we'll come back next time. So we met up to watch Lord of the Rings 3 times, and there are 3 movies, but we're only halfway through the second movie. And if we're being honest with each other, there's no way I remember what happened in the first part of the second movie, so I'm gonna need to rewatch that part. Whatever. I'll watch a movie after stream, or play Final Fantasy VII. I recently, listen, I've been trying to play it for a while. I played a little bit, and then I stopped, and then Jax was like, you should play I'm Jackson too! That's how he sounds. You should play Final Fantasy VII. And I was like, well, if you say so. And then I did, and you know, it's pretty good. So I might play Final Fantasy VII. I do want to get drunk and watch a movie. Now, is it kind of depressing to get drunk and watch a movie alone? Yes. No. Thank you, Tony, dude. I appreciate that. You're looking out for my mental health, and I appreciate that kind of support. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. I don't know what movie to watch. I got a bunch of movies I could watch. By the way, Tony, dude, I don't know if you know this. I'd understand if you didn't, because it gets a little wonky when I talk about movies. But almost every movie you've mentioned is on my Letterboxd watch list. And I'm gonna watch all of them. I just don't know when. Alright, Inframan's on there. Inframan's not even on a fucking streaming service. I don't even know where I gotta fucking pirate Inframan. Alright, but I'll get there. God, it's funny. I remember. Sometimes I'll use Tony Dude's cause let's see, I used Tony Dude's Christmas movie recommendation, and they were like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, listen, you clearly don't know Peak. You clearly don't know Peak. There's a movie called Carius and Bacchus. It's 6 minutes. I added a bunch recently. It's 6 minutes. It's somewhere in here. Carius and Bacchus. In 1955. 15 actually. So I gotta peek. Hey dude, what's up, Minos? Tried to go to sleep and I'm guessing at work. If you consider closing my eyes and laying there for 7 hours of sleep, then yeah, I slept. Hey, as long as you stay awake and then for the entire day and you don't take another nap, and then you do the same thing tonight at a reasonable time, then you won. Alright? You have completed half the battle right now. And so now the only thing remaining is the other half of the battle. Alright, because if you're not willing to call it sleep, if you're like, I'm still tired, I didn't really sleep, it didn't really go that well, guess what? You're gonna be tired as fuck today. Alright, and if you're tired as fuck, that means it'll be way easier for you to sleep tonight at a more normal time, and then boom, you fixed it. So, look at that. Genius at work, trust me. Have I ever been wrong? No. But no, seriously, I do think, do not go to sleep. Live the entire day out, be awake the entire time. Your ass cannot fall asleep. Do not rest your eyes, don't pull any of that bullshit. And then if you're like really sleepy at the end of the day, that's good, and then you go to sleep, and then your sleep schedule will be back to where you want it to be. Alright, do account for like an extended amount of sleep time, or just set an alarm. Personally, I'll set an alarm because I be sleeping at irregular intervals. I'll sleep for weirdly large amounts of time. So. Anyways, you've come just in time. I'm being terrorized. I need to find a strange rainbow door. That's not a door. It's a fucking wall. A strange rainbow wall. And I don't know where I'd go about it. You know? God. Can I make this joke? I can make this joke. It's not funny, but I can make it. If I was more homophobic... Sorry, let me rephrase that. If I was homophobic, because I'm not, then I'd probably be really averse to rainbows, and I'd be able to notice them better. I think homophobic people might have an edge on this game. I think those who are hypersensitive to rainbows may or may not be better at finding these things than I am. Alright, well, it looks like that goes somewhere. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it does. It's that big ass fucking pipe. Hello? Reveal yourself to me at once, or you're promoting homophobia. I don't make the rules. Would you look at that? I'll say it. Slime Rancher officially not homophobic. Alright, who could have seen this coming? I, for one, had given up on Slime Rancher. I was like, they're definitely homophobic. But now that I've seen the truth in the future, I know it's not the case. Alright, what we'll do is and that's all of them. That is all of the bells. I might be beating the game today. Alright, let's fucking blow this popsicle stand. Where the fuck am I? I gotta get out of here. Oh, sorry, I got an email. Yeah, it turns out there's a big inclement weather update. If you get LSD, you can find rainbow walls everywhere. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Find a person who hates the rainbow flag. Give them LSD, and then... Well, actually, no, that's bad. Don't do that. That's definitely some kind of inhumane crime. That's definitely against the Geneva Convention, so don't do it. I think even if you like gay people, you probably wouldn't be happy being given LSD randomly. So never mind. Never, you know what? I take it back. Do not even think about what I said, because that would be encouraging a strange and special kind of violence that I wasn't thinking about when I said. Yeah. That's right. I was thinking earlier if I could be like, I wonder if I have the chops to be like a niche conservative micro celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of people that are like pretty normal-ish, but that get put into like kind of crazy situations. And like, I don't know if I could do it. Because I'm not like super conservative, and by the fact that I'm not conservative, I don't know if I could be a conservative niche micro celebrity. Because like, I could lie about it, you know what I mean? Like, I think I could pretend, but I don't think I could pretend that like convincingly. You know, I'm not going to school for acting, I'm going to school for accounting. Yeah, it's a different skill set. I don't know if I got that dog in me to lie that hard. You know, like, what would I say? I believe in small government. I think trickle-down economics should be revisited. You know? Like, I think I'd laugh. I think I'd laugh a little bit while saying, I think Ronald Reagan did good things for the economy. I think his treatment of the AIDS crisis was... I can't say it. I can't say it. That's the thing. That's the thing. I can't say it. Not even as a joke without laughing a couple times. I think Ronald Reagan treated the AIDS crisis adequately. I can't. Because they do like large rally parties and stuff, you know what I mean? Like they'll get like a guy and they'll be like, oh my god, oh my god, and there'll be like fireworks in America in the background. And the thing is, I'd like giggle into the mic and they'd be like, this guy's not one of us, and I'd be found out. You know what I mean? This guy thinks Ronald Reagan is funny. Kill him. And then I'd die. I'd get murdered. I'd get shot to death by all the guns in the room. You know? I saw Thomas the Tank Engine fan who wanted to turn the fans into something related to politics. This isn't a joke. I think that's kind of funny. But like a knee, like I don't like it when gimmick accounts get political. I think it defeats the purpose of what they're supposed to be there to do. I know I'm saying this. I'm not a political commentator, so what would I know? I should probably stop talking. My bad. My bad. In Thailand, you can open the screen windows. That's cool. This is it, Beatrix. With the harmonizers activated and with your help, I can stabilize the Prismacore. The Prismacore is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of color, but it's totally out of sync in a way that runs deep, elementally. This is where you come in. The harmonizers you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates the entirety of the labyrinth, and combined they form a kind of harmonious energy wave, and when directed at the Prismacore, it attempts to change it to make it harmonious too. But I think I have something that the architects of the system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prismacore in my arm and its chaos. I think I'll be able to change the wavelength. Once you're ready, I'll begin overlaying the harmonizer's wavelengths onto the Prismacore, and this will cause incredible disruptions and send the Prismacore into a state of chaos, and the state of chaos will have a volatile effect on the world around us, transmuting even the slimes into masses of horrible tar that will fill this room and destroy everything. I'll need you to fight back and destroy all the tar before they destabilize the Prismacore and take us down with it. Normally, water can't exist here for long. It turns to glass, but the harmonizers resonate through the water that flows here now, so grab it so you can wipe out those tar. I don't have water! Don't even know why you can't open screen windows in America. Is the suicide rate really that high? No, I think it's just like a cultural thing. What's up, Devin? You caught me as I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna say it again. I've rigged a hydro shower above the Prismacore. It only needs to build up enough pressure to be used. So to do that, pack it full of slimes. Not only will it save the day, but we save some slimes with it. I'll store the contents of your vac tank during the process so you'll have plenty of room. I know this sounds like a lot, but it's a total long shot. It's our only... Fuck it! Put me in, coach. Well, nothing's happened yet. Oh, something's happening. Alright, I'm all... Oh, fuck! What the hell? Okay, I just gotta do this a couple times, and then I gotta charge up the vac tank or something. Die! How do I do it? Oh, there's something. Water. I need you. The prism waves are I'm trying my best to keep things secure. Don't act like it's easy, lady. Okay. Oh, he spawned all the way on the other side of the room. No, get away from him. I need you. I'm gonna toss you into the water in order to get more water. So I guess the way I'm using you isn't so different from the tar slimes. But let's, beside the point right now. What the fuck is that? We playing Tetris? We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. You're dead. You're dead. I need to kidnap you. You're dead. Come on, come on, come on. You? You? I don't know what the fuck that is, but that seems useful. Yeah, yeah, get him. Water. It feels like wherever I'm not, they just, a shit ton of them spawn. The harmonizers, they're This is kind of hard. Man, it's like it's a boss fight or something. I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay. What are you here for? Oh, oh my god. It literally, I turned my back and then 2 seconds go by and suddenly it's like, oh, well, actually, I kind of need water, come on. That's fine, I'm alive. Is that an evil fucking tornado? What the fuck is an evil tornado? What am I supposed to do about that? Oh no. What's the rainbow beam? The Great Tar Barrier? What do you mean the Great Tar Barrier? I don't have any water. Oh, I just gotta blast it? Okay. Do we have any more? We do have more slimes. Alright, yeah. Water, get them! Alright, she just keeps talking. She looks like, it looks like Metroid. Oh, fuck, I got hit by a bolt of lightning. That's not good. A boss fight in my game about ranching slimes? It's more likely than you think. If Moo is not, just place tar. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. I don't have any slimes in there. Don't tell me to... No! He keeps eating them, no wonder! Get back here! I'll save you! Alright, we need more water. And I need more slimes to get more. Get away from him! He says he wants no pickles on his burger. Go! Where'd you go? Don't travel that fast. You guys keep running away from the tar slimes, and I'm with you conceptually, but I need you to stick with me, actually. Oh yeah, we're in. Go. Break the Great Tar Barrier. I assume this is gonna work. Let's go! Yeah! There's a new Pronto Mart limited time offer. Holy shit. Oh my god. Come over. Come where? Oh, probably over here, I assume. I don't know. Nope, I don't know where she is. Am I stupid? Yes. Am I dumb? Yeah, okay, hold on. Where would she be? Like in here? No. I can't go through here. She's not over here. Am I stupid? Where is she? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you'd be free from your digital curse. I assumed you'd be there in person. Oh, the readings are different. They're stable. It will take a long time for the land to fully heal, but Rainbow Island, the future of the whole far, far range, has been saved. God, I wonder if this is like an allegory for something, and this isn't how it works in real life. But we should try something. Dare I say global warming? It gets cold though, so doesn't really make sense to my eyes. I think it can remain here as yet another part of the world we call home. Humans were never a part of this world until we landed here one day, and now look at us. Even the Prismacore was once lost out in the void of space before it landed here. It's gotta find this place in all this, just like me. I can feel a change in my arm, but it's not like before. There's quiet to it now. I'll need to run more tests, but I think I might finally be able to leave this chamber. I need to find my mom. No, I need to finally talk to someone, let them know that my mom tried so hard. I might not see you again for a while. I once had someone tell me you only need to look up at the stars. No matter how far you go, their light will touch you both. The light was here before all of us, and it will be here after. Goodbye. Oh, I guess it's like just a stand there type of deal. That's chill. No, that's chill. I kind of thought you disappear But, you know, whatever. Just gotta shoot water at the global warming tar bear IRL. It's true. It's true. Have you considered shooting a fire hydrant at the ozone layer? Bet you haven't. Nobody's tried that before. All right. Gigi left the gray labyrinth for the first time, and as long as she could remember, it felt like leaving a dream. The night air was cool, and she heard the song of the wind as it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up to the sea of... Ah! I'm sorry. Sorry, I had a fucking physical reaction to that one. I had a reaction to that one. Ah! That floated across the night sky. She thought of home and her mom. She wondered if she would ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her that she was sorry. And so Gigi decided before her next adventure, there was someone she needed to see. Who is it? Is it me? That's not me. Who is that? Your mom? Is that your grandma? Is that your dad? Is that your granddad? Is that your cousin? Is that your uncle? Is that your aunt? I didn't pay that much attention during the story, and now I feel like I'm missing out on some important resolution. Oh my god, it's the grandma! She tried to find the words, but couldn't. Oh my god. It's her! It's the lady that's been sending me things all game! I kind of skipped through her dialogue, but I'm sure she sent me something. Wow. That's Gigi? No, that's Gigi. I'm talking about the old lady. Time is a funny thing. They say it marches on, but what if you're not ready to march with it? What then of those that manage to travel in the other direction? Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to walk outside of time. With great courage and determination, she took that step because in doing so, she might just have a shot at saving the world. With the help of new friends and luck, that girl saved the world but lost to time. But now we're good? No, probably not. No, she's chill. Well, not really, but, you know. But somewhere out there beyond time, a mother waits for her daughter to return. And though her days had been filled with grief and regret, somehow, today she felt something different. She felt as calm as the ominous colors. She felt as calm as the ominous colors that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. There's no fucking way. There is fucking way. Did you miss it? You weren't here! She felt memories coming to her that seemed long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her she was proud of her no matter what, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. Sky Guy, you missed it. I did the fire and I did the slimes and I did the water. I don't know this bitch, bro. That's my fault. I didn't read her dialogue. And the love that they all felt then. That's creepy. That's crazy, dude. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. It transcends everything, even time. Kind of crazy your daughter came to the past to say hello to you as a baby. Kind of freaky. That's the video game! Oh my fucking god, it took 4 years! Greg Popovich, coach of the San Antonio Spurs. Kate Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice. Back to the past. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. I like this. I like this game. This game's fun. Took longer than I thought it would. I'll mention that. That's for sure. But I enjoyed it. I'm gonna say it. I think it was better than Slime Rancher 1. I like the improvements they made. I think they did a lot of things different, but I liked what they did. So can't wait for Slime Rancher 3 to come out next year. Yeah, right. That sucks, man. For like months, it's always been like, oh, I gotta go play Slime Rancher 2, and now it's gone. And now it's done. I began this game because I thought it would be kind of short. Because the original game didn't take that long, and I think they really outdid themselves here. You know, personally, I wasn't super interested in the dialogue and the story because I'm a bum. But I think the parts of the game I did pay attention to were very good. I can't comment on the story because I didn't really comprehend that much of it, but I do think it was cool. They had a bunch of cool Easter eggs, a bunch of cool things to do, a bunch of things that make sense in the lore of the world. It was pretty dope. Good game, big fan, big fan. I also got hit by a bolt of lightning, which is pretty funny. It just happened. It happened all at once. Easy dubs. Yeah, listen. I love this game. I think this game is great and phenomenal, and it should have won an award. The sit back and relax is not the fucking name for this game, dude. That is not what that game is. This game was kind of stressful at times. I feel like everyone who talked had a dissertation to share. It is a lot. It is a lot of dialogue. But you know, they were, I don't know, they had a lot of like futuristic lore in order to like make sure it worked with the original game and to make it seem grander and bigger than the original game, which I understand because, you know, you want to do more. It just so happened that for me, Slime Rancher has never been the type of game that I'm reading for the story per se, and it didn't really grab me. But then again, I didn't pay that much attention to it, so I'm not gonna like dock it or anything. You know, I was just trying to play. I was just trying to play some game. I was just trying to play some game, and they were trying to teach me an intricate story about love and loss and time travel, and I didn't really catch on to it. So I'm not willing to say anything bad about it. Cool game, good game, big fan. All right, this game rocks. How many hours did I put into this? I'm actually so sad because this game's good. This game's really good. I enjoyed playing it, and like, yeah, I could further optimize it, and I might play it more. But you know, there's not much more to do. Yeah, that's a bummer. Why didn't they just make a Slime Rancher game that went infinite? You know what I mean? Why don't they just make infinite Slime Rancher? Slime Rancher 3 just never ends. You can't beat it. It's like a 100-line Academy. That game that has 100 endings, and each ending is like 50 hours long. 2022? No, this game came out last year. I think so. Monomi Park! Monomi Park! Good people. People good to make. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Am I owned? Oh, no. How long is it going to take for this game to come out? I can't pause, so hold on. Oh, that's them. That's the grandma and the granddad and the mom and the girl. Aww. Aww. Happy slimes are rareable. No, they would never do such a thing. Would I play it? Yeah. I think it would actually be very easy to turn Slime Rancher into a gacha. I hope they don't. Why do I have a honey slime on me? There's a new message at the comm station, but before that. Let's see, 32 hours in this game. This game is pretty big compared to Slime Rancher 1. It's like twice as long. That's what the 2 stands for. Oh, that's what the 2 stood for. I get it now. Alright, Slime Rancher 2 officially released in 2025. And Slime Rancher 1 officially released in 2017. Which means that on average, it comes out about every 8 years. So, looking forward to, looking forward to 2033. Looking forward to that one. Dude, this sucks because I went onto their website and I bought, I didn't go into their website, they sold on fangamer.com, but I bought one of their thingamabobbers. I bought one of their thingies. I didn't buy it on IM8bit, I bought it on Fangamer. But I have a really big ringtail plush. I have this guy. I own him legally, but he's at my family's house. Which sucks because there's a winter storm tomorrow, so I can't even drive back to get him. This piece of shit. I own him. He's meant to be very large. I saw a picture of him with a little girl. Not in a weird way. He can be trusted. But he's just very large. He's far larger than the little girl was. Okay, well, she wasn't that much larger than the little girl, actually. He was about reasonably sized. That's still large. How big are children again? how big are kids? I don't. Wait 5 hours to unlock Floor Storage Tier 3. I'd wait 5 hours every day. Oh my god. I hope the new message is from Thora West. I worry about the hard work you do. I sent you I return your granddaughter to you from the depths of the Prismacore, and you give me a palm tree? Guess what? Present time. God, he's so cool. When Thora West gives me a short palm, cringe. When Bob gives me rocks, yes. Yeah, they just give me shit. Alright, I've done it. I've done it, I'm the GOAT. Finally. Anything cool in here? Has time passed? Oh, that time has passed, yeah. I already own this. I'm not gonna buy it again. I'll take you and well, where are you? You're Slumber Slime? Yeah, you're Slumber Slime. That makes sense. That checks out. I don't have another drone thing. Hold on. Okay, you sit right there. I'll be right back. How are we dealing with strange diamonds now? How many we got? We got 3. That is fucking nothing, bro. That is not a lot. However, I feel the need to take you, so I'm taking you with me. Honey slime, be free, my friend. What do you eat? I'd feel bad emotionally if I casted you to the wilds. Yeah, you eat fruit? Listen, pal, you'll be alright. If I see tar slimes later, I know I'll know that things have gone terribly wrong. I'm taking you. Let's go, stuffed sheep. One final ride to this one place that's kind of a pain in the ass to get to. But I'm actually, you know what, it's chill. There you go. Oh, so you feed them? And then I'll put you here. And then what you do is you take the plorts from the plort collectors, and then you put them in a silo, and you start the program, and there you go. And so now you guys won't have all this fucking shit on the floor. Now you won't have all this shit on the floor. Alright, this isn't perfect. There are things I could optimize further, but I think overall I've done a pretty good job. I feel very happy with my conservatory and my farm. This game's really good. This game's phenomenal. I wish more people played it. I wish it got a nod at the Game Awards. That would have been cool. Oh, fuck, wait. I still gotta feed these assholes. Yo, shit, my bad. They don't seem that hungry. It's fine. 32. How are we looking? God damn it. Whatever, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. None of them are hungry. They don't look that hungry. See, look at that. They're totally chill. God, I need a fucking market refinery link now. I got so much shit to do. But I suppose maybe I could leave it for another time. 68 days. 68 Slime Rancher days. It took me to beat this game. But you wanna know what? You wanna know what? I think it was pretty good. I think it was pretty solid. Alright, hold on here. Let me. I do want to pull something up. Howlongtobeat.com. Rancher 2. Am I slow? Am I slow? What do you mean 23 hours for maiden sides? What? I can't imagine beating this within 11 hours. Am I stupid? am I dumb? 32. I don't even own the dervish slime. These are actually all the hours it takes to find a single dervish slime in the wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have brain issues? There's no fucking way. Are we being for... Maybe if you speed ran it. What? What the fuck? That is not... That can't be... How many people? How many people did this? Where's the number? 29 people? Listen, pal. Let me fucking... Hold on. I gotta log my time. I gotta tell the people of the world that this is incorrect. What the fuck? What the hell? They're fucking really making you do everything here, huh? Okay, I don't... Okay, and then we do this one, and then we gotta do this. Main monitor. How do I add it? My games. This is it. Platform, PC, storefront, Steam. Completed. How do you do this? Why the fuck is this UI not good? Edit. Okay, Slime Rancher 2. Completed, current progress. 32 hours. What's 0.3 of an hour? An hour is 60 minutes. You divide it into 6-minute increments of 10. So it'd be like 18? I don't know. Don't ask me for the start date because it's been a while. I could go find it, I guess. Nope. That's my birth year. That's not what this year is. Alright, hold on. We'll find it. Nope. God damn it, I reloaded it. We're gonna go to the channel. Hello. Hi me. You guys can see me, right? It doesn't just say this. You guys can see me. It says main monitor. If we go all the way over here, Slime Rancher 2, Can I Eat My Little Sister's Christmas Candy? I was on the Slime Island. Slime Rancher 2, my streamer recap said I fell off. Hi. Hi. Minimoto. Slime Rancher 2, ain't enough slimes for the two of us. Maybe the real slimes were the friends we meet along the way. Is that it, actually? I think it might be. Alright, so what day was this? Look at this guy. Look at this. He doesn't even move in 3D. I do like that avatar. If I had 1,000, if I had $1,000, I'd fucking make this 3D guy look a lot more like that guy. Unfortunately, your streamer is broke. Unfortunately, I am broke. Okay, it felt a lot longer than this. This is still immensely long, but October, what the fuck? November, December, January, like 3 months? Like 3 months, give or take. Single player, I don't know. What? I beat it. I completed the game, so it'd just be this, right? Am I crazy? Main and sides. I feel like I did some of the side content, right? Did I? Did I do the side content? What would we call side content? I don't know. We'll call it main and sides. For the people of the world, just so that you know. I swear, it takes longer than this. I beg of you, you have to believe me. Alright, well. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time, because I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed watching Slime Rancher 2, because I really enjoyed playing Slime Rancher 2. I'm gonna miss playing this game. This game's fucking good. This game was fucking awesome. Alright, people, low-key, people be hating on this game. This game's peak. I guess that means I need to actually, like, lock in and play new games, maybe in periods longer of 2-hour increments. Goodbye, Minos. You have a good morning. But yeah, if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing, maybe consider following, depending on whatever platform you happen to be on. And have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on whatever time zone you happen to be a part of. Goodbye.